Well, it's fair to say we haven't grown quite as quickly as we wanted to. We initially had 3 firms and grew to 9 firms over the last 3.5 years. We want to grow to around 20 firms over the next 2 or 3 years, and we want to build assets under management to in excess of 2 billion. We're currently at just under 500 million of assets, and when we're looking at the structure that we're building, we want to make sure those firms are on the same page as us. It's fair to say that most of those businesses that we're talking to range from somewhere around £750,000 worth of turnover to £1.5 million turnover, and also funds under management of somewhere between 70 million and 150 million. I think as a business it's important that we're able to articulate what we want to try and achieve, and that they can buy into the vision that we've built. Well, we were in a fortunate position in 2012 when we formed the business to not have any legacy, and therefore we felt it was very important that we built in processes so that we could put the right challenges to the IFAs that were writing business before the business is written. Once the case is written, it's effectively too late. I mean, you can go and do a post-file check, but the business is on the books. So it's very important to us that we set very high standards in terms of the way that we're doing business, and made sure that all the advice was suitable. As we start to develop the business, if we're going to create capital value as a group, then there's 2 key elements. One, yes, growing assets and growing scale, but at the same time making sure that we de-risk the business and have good compliance history and good PI. Well, although we're classed as a network, we wanted to be anything but a network. It is important that the firms that join the group want to brand and also are treated very much like partners within the business, so they have the opportunity to put input and start to shape the business going forward. We want joint accountability. We've also put aside equity for those IFA firms so that if we were to sell the group in the future, they would benefit from that. So it's about showing the right disciplines within the business. One of the key elements that we built in from day one was to differentiate financial planning to investment management. We see that as a key skill set within group under Beaufort investment management, and therefore we don't want IFAs to pick funds, and we want them to spend their time doing financial planning, which is what they're good at. As we develop the group, we want to provide transparency from both sides effectively, so that one, the IFA firms have information about the group and how we're performing, but also as we get collective scale, then we get additional buying power for our customers.